Class, and welcome to week 5 of ECS 116, Teaching in a Diverse Society. So we are going to be working on Module 3, which is working with diversity issues. So I'm going to go through our module objectives and then our week 5 instructions. So for Module 3, by the end of Module 3, we would want you to be able to identify important aspects of including parents in culturally respectful ways. We also want you to identify and include home cultures as a part of an early childhood program. Identify your own home cultural values concerning parenting and parenting responsibilities, as well as be able to describe the importance of community connection and increase diversity awareness and inclusiveness by tying things to your community. And lastly, identify ways to connect with the community for inclusion of community diversity within early childhood programs. So for week 5, I'm going to ask that you, well, first of all, let me say that Module 3 is open from February 19th through March 4th. So for week 5, you're going to want to complete all the assignments by Sunday, February 25th. I did want to make a quantifying statement that you do have a post due by Thursday. So just to kind of get into the system, whenever we have a discussion board or a small diversity group, your initial posts are always due by Thursday of that week at midnight, and then you have to log back in and respond to classmates by Sunday at midnight. So everything is due by Sunday, February 25th at midnight, with the exception of the posts, which have a Thursday due date. So we're going to be reading Chapter 3, Working with Diversity Issues, in your small yellow book, the DECE book. And then I have a video for you called Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Culture in the module. There also are the cross-cultural communication strategies that I'd like you to review before posting and responding. And then I have another video called Cross-Cultural Communication. So your discussion board number 4 is on working with diversity issues in terms of conflict resolution. So please post by Thursday, February 22nd at midnight. Log back in and respond to 2 to 3 classmates no later than midnight on Sunday, February 25th. So now we'll take a look at the activities, so 2 through 5. So here's your reading. Chapter 2 in the Roots and Wings textbook, I'll change that date to the 2016. That would actually be for week 6. So here we have the Everything You Wanted to Know About Culture. It's a TED Talk. And here's our cross-cultural communication TED Talk as well. Here are the cross-cultural communication strategies as a class. So just going through those again. Number 1, when you're discussing things in the class, you want to keep it confidential. So based on what we discuss in class, sometimes personal situations may arise. Students may bring up their own examples that they support with the textbook information, and that needs to stay within the context of our course. So also number 2, acknowledging that classmates may be in a different stage of learning. So some of us have done a lot more intrinsic work on our journey of coming to a realization of being a cross-cultural communication person than others. So realize that people are in a different phase. Also to be flexible. So you may have a question or want to discuss something that somebody else in your group or in the class is not ready to discuss. And then also anticipate differences in this class. We are going to have differences. That's what's the beauty of our culture, is that everyone has different perspectives. So just realize that when there's topics in the classroom that people may respond differently, or you may disagree with what they've said, it doesn't mean that they're wrong. It just means that they're different. So we all kind of have to agree to disagree. And I have listening quotes because we are in an online class, but I think it's really important that you read other students' posts and responses with a lens of being sincere and with sensitivity. And then also ask permission before you ask questions of others. For example, if you come up with another idea based on what someone is exploring, ask permission to explore it further. So then we have in our module our last step, and that's our discussion board. So know that the discussion board will become unlocked after February 18th at 12:30. And again, it's on working with diversity issues and conflict resolution. So if you have any questions, you need any assistance, please don't hesitate. You can reach me at troepke@hancockcollege.edu. Have a great week.